Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I just had a bunch of tabs up that went away. There they are. Um, Still recording, right? Check. Okay, good. I want to talk right now about Virtual Shield and possibly Noble Gold. So I'm going to start off saying this. VPNs are not a good thing. They sound good. They definitely tell you that they are good. Most people that endorse them seem to think they're good, but I just want to show you guys something, and hopefully might make you think differently. Now, right here is an article from a couple years ago. NSA has VPNs in a Vulcan death grip. No, really, that's what they call it, and they do. So when I mentioned that the NSA is involved with these VPNs, it's not like I just pulled that out of my ass. It's real. That's what they do. I mean, if you think you're not being tracked, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. And as this will state, and if you would like, I will read some of it out loud. I'm not going to read all of it because it's way too much. The National Security Agency's Office of Target Pursuit, OTP, maintains a team of engineers dedicated to cracking the encrypted traffic of virtual private networks, VPNs, and has developed tools that could potentially uncloak the traffic in the majority of VPNs used to secure traffic passing over the internet today, according to a document published this week by blah blah blah. A slide deck from a presentation a member of OTP's VPN exploitation team dated September 13th, 2010 details the process the NSA used at the time to attack VPNs, including tools with names drawn from Star Trek and other bits of pop culture. Okay, so you see that in 2010 they were already working on cracking VPNs. So if you think paying money for one of these things that has had 8 years to be cracked by the leading spy organization of the United States, you're out of your mind. and I don't mean to be rude about that. It's just, if you would like to go through a different browser, I suggest what I just pulled up to you right here, DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is a browser, and it keeps people from tracking your internet, history and whatnot. So, like, I don't know if I could just grab my homepage here. Let's see, DuckDuckGo. It's really easy, simple to use. It's a great alternative to Google, and I highly suggest it because you'll get better internet results that aren't Google pushed. And you know what I mean by that, because Google has said, as of like recent days, that your searches are going to be what Google wants you to see first and foremost. I mean, I went to search the NSA with VPNs on Google before making this video. Nothing. I go to DuckDuckGo, type in the same exact thing, boom, there it was. So the proof is in the pudding. So download DuckDuckGo. It's definitely something that I suggest. There are free VPNs. So if you really want one, I mean, if you think that is what you want, these have 30-day money-back guarantees. I don't...
But they're free, too. They have a free version.
Where are the free ones?
This one, ExpressVPN.
I'm talking about it right now, by the way.
ExpressVPN has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Plus, they have, they are apparently the best free VPN you can get right now on the market. People have tested it next to 150 services in the last 5 years, and they are the best, and they're secure, and they can permit you to unblock content without putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, but
so it comes highly recommended.
Yeah, but see, I'm leery of anything that says 30-day money-back guarantee, because if you're anything like me, you forget to do those
You'll
things.
have problems after at the 31st day.
Yeah. Next, I want to go to Ripoff Report. I love Ripoff Report because you can find information from consumers, everyday consumers, on here that you won't probably find on the BBB. The BBB doesn't really measure these types of things, and that's why I enjoy Ripoff Report. I used to write, my own Ripoff Reports for this site many years ago, like when I first got my internet which is kind of late, back in 2002. So here is our complaint about Virtual Shield, which was submitted October 5th, submitted for your approval, October 5th, 2017. Here we go. I'll read this to you. On 10/1/17, I paid for and tried to download Virtual Shield. My Norton antivirus stopped the process and said it was unsafe, so I emailed them and was unsure why it did this. I wanted to cancel. They contacted me eventually and told me to disable Norton, allow Virtual Shield to download, and then turn Norton back on. This defeats the purpose of Norton, who I called to ask their opinion, and they agreed. As of yet, it is not a tested platform in the Norton community. I kept trying to get a confirmation for a refund as I never downloaded it or used the product. On 10/2/17, I was emailed by Dwayne of Virtual Shield, who told me about Norton disable and stated on email, please let me know if you still like to cancel your subscription. On 10/4/17, I received an email from Justin of Virtual Shield who said refunds are not given when you get a 30-day free trial offer included under terms of service. Also note that a 20% discount code I ended of Richie because Richie from Boston.
Wow.
I can't even make that up. He spelled Richie wrong. He got the code from Richie from Boston, apparently. It did not take his 20% of his payment. So, I mean, I didn't do that on purpose. I don't know this person. This is just a random report. And one of the bigger truthers that promotes this, which I've seen quite a few times, is Richie. He puts, I guess he has it on his own computer. He shills it. They give him money for it, and you gotta be leery of a company that is willing to pay a whole bunch of YouTubers to plug their product. Now, in a case of mine, I don't have that option. Nobody's coming to me like, hey Renee, you want to sell these rocks? Oh yeah. Well, my question would be like, well, what kind of rocks? Can I look up said rock company? Can I find out if these are real rocks or anything like that? I want to know the ins and outs. I want to know how long you've been a company, how established you are, what you're doing, and that is why I'm making this video, is to show you guys. I have Orbot installed on my phone to, reroute my IP address. But again, like I said, these things have already been compromised by the NSA. So if you're trying to keep your browser internet history, clean or whatnot, you're not going to be able to do it. I mean, the best you're going to get is you could probably stop some low-level hackers from getting some information about you, but aside from that, it's really not worth your money. And I suggest not spending your money on this at all. Okay, I'm like 10 minutes in, so I'm going to do real quick, Noble Gold. When people shill products like Noble Gold, and they go, this is a great company because, hey, look, man, an A, BBB rated scorecard, an A, right? That's great. Noble Gold. So let's take a look here. All right, we could go to business information. I'm gonna do that. Business information. All right, Noble Gold, 2 years in business. Okay, I mean, call me crazy, but I have an issue with a company that's a limited liability, an LLC, and that they've only been in business for 2 years, and their alternate business name is Golden Bull LLC. They only have 18 employees. Now, why do I have an issue with a gold company? My issue is that they're taking your cash, the thing they tell you is going to bottom out and be worthless. Why do they want it? Why do they want your cash? So you give them your worthless currency and they turn around and give you gold? That seems a little sketchy. I wouldn't trust it personally, and I think I have a good reason why. Now, a lot of people who invest in gold say, man, I'd rather invest in gold because it's not Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, there's your shocker, ladies and gentlemen. Noble Bitcoin, Noble Gold Investment Bitcoin IRA experts. Yes, Noble Gold has Noble Bitcoin. So when you're skeptical of Bitcoin and Noble Gold is the one holding that, you might want to rethink where your investments are going. Because the people who were like, hey, gold, I did gold, now they're taking Bitcoin. So now that Noble Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency IRA custodian, the company began offering Ethereum and Bitcoin retirement products in April, last month of 2018. Noble Bitcoin will allow customers to buy cryptocurrencies, then hold cryptocurrencies in their IRAs. The company will also hold all cryptocurrencies in a secure facility in cold storage. The same facility where the company stores precious metals for clients. Wait, what? How can you... I'm sorry. That whole statement doesn't make sense to me. Can somebody clarify for me? The company will also hold all cryptocurrencies in a secure facility in cold storage. The same facility where the company stores precious metals for clients. How are you storing something that isn't physical with something physical? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. So yeah, when you're looking into these things, you got to look at all these other things. Hey, maybe Bitcoin's the currency of the future. I mean, it is pretty big. It has gone up quite a lot. Do I trust it? I mean, I would have taken a gamble early on, when it was a couple $100, but at the rate, like Bitcoin is now, I'm not going to touch it. I'm a little more skeptical of the tinier cryptocurrencies, because if the big one falls, they all fall down. So it's not really worth it to me to do that. You like my background picture, guys? So one more thing I want to go to. Let me see. Sorry, I'm a weirdo. Yes, you're gonna learn that about me. Okay. Golden Bull LLC. Golden Bull LLC was filed with domestic state in California on Tuesday, May 24th, 2016. It's approximately 2 years old. As blah, 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 blah. So, when you're thinking of Noble Gold, you have to realize that they're actually registered also under Golden Bull LLC. So when you do your research on a company, you want to look at their LLC, because Noble Gold is just the name that they put out for you to see. Like, I have my own LLC, and it's Vortex House Studios LLC, but I could name it, VHS, Vortex House Studios. That's the abbreviation for it, and I did that on purpose because I like it. So. And here we're going to go, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about LLC real quick. A limited liability company is a corporate structure whereby the members of the company cannot be held personally liable for the company's debts or liabilities. Keep that in mind, guys. This is Noble Gold's company. They're an LLC. I'm not sure if Virtual Shield is. I didn't check into that, but if you guys want to, I recommend. So a limited liability company is a corporate structure whereby the members of the company cannot be held personally liable for the company's debts or liabilities. That means any type of debt they incur or any liabilities, they're not responsible. Limited liability companies are essentially hybrid entities that combine the characteristics of a corporation and the partnership or sole propriety. That's, proprietorship. That's what I am. While the limited liability feature is similar to that of a corporation, the availability of flow-through taxation of the members of LLC is a feature of partnership. Now, here is where you need to understand. When an LLC goes away, the only way for it to go away is to absent a business continuation agreement. An LLC must be dissolved in the event of a bankruptcy or the death of a partner. Now, okay, they got 18 people. I don't know how many are the partners, but they can be dissolved from a bankruptcy, which is way different than a business, because a business, a regular, what is it? Here we go. A regular company. Where is it? Am I gonna get in trouble for that? I forget. It was here somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, keep that in mind, that if they go bankrupt, your money goes bye-bye. And a company that's only 2 years old, I'd be a little worried about. Just saying, guys, it's just, I want you guys to use discernment. I don't want to see anybody lose their livelihood based on, a bad investment in something like, oh, hey, look, I'm investing into this gold company that now in 2018 started taking cryptocurrency, and I thought they just gave out gold. What's going on here? I mean, gold companies scam people all the time. And if you look that up, you'll see that is so true. So they have a very short shelf life. And the shorter the shelf life, the scarier the investment is. Of course, if you're putting money in, I would try to opt for a company that's been around maybe longer. But, if you don't have it physically in your hand, I understand that they do give you physical gold, which is great. And if you just get physical gold or physical silver from them, awesome, But take that right to a jeweler and make sure that's some real solid stuff. Don't be like, hey, I got some gold coins, this is awesome, and then you find out that you've been had. You got some painted on lead. Like, hey, why doesn't this sound like all the rest of the gold? It's like, because it's not, So I'm just saying, use discernment, use your brain, use your knowledge, and do your best to figure out what's going on. I mean, like I said, I have no stock or anything in these companies, and I don't think I'm going to. And even if they ever approached me, I probably wouldn't sell them, more or less. Another one is that natural hemp oil.
Yes.
I have no information on them yet, so maybe I'll make a video on that next time. I do think hemp oil is good. I do think that CBD oil is a great thing. It's a great thing for cancer patients, people in pain. It works in all kinds of wondrous ways, and it's it doesn't even have to have THC in it for the benefits, so something to keep in mind. So yeah, I'll look into some more companies. If you guys have any suggestions of stuff you want me to research, tell me. Leave a comment, okay? And I hope you guys have a good night, and God bless you all, or Gadriel bless you all. Nah, that's terrible. The highest creator, whoever made us, alien or guy, man in the sky, I don't care. Let him be in your hearts and lead your ways. Anything to add, Ben?
Just like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share, or or don't.
Yeah, or don't.
Or don't, which,
Well, we should be having more reviews coming soon.
yeah, possibly a Gotham review. All right, see you guys later. Have
Bye.
an awesome evening.